Cherokee Community School District is preparing to have students back this next week.
That's right. Matt Hoffman is going to take us on a tour of the 4 newly renovated science rooms, which are a big upgrade since the last update in the 1970s.
Technology is everywhere inside the new science rooms at Cherokee Washington High School. And the upgrades have come a long way. Last time the science labs were installed, they had to use outdated glass piping to protect against harsh chemicals.
We're going to put in like a 250-gallon fish tank that will be saltwater, so our oceanography class can actually see some of these things that we're talking about and not just do photos and videos.
The piping is new, so is the saltwater fish tank and loads of storage. Science teachers missed their classrooms all of last year while the renovations were underway. And it's hard to tell who will be more excited, the teachers or the students.
Solving problems, asking questions, trying to answer questions are life skills. So we try to use science as the venue for that.
Cherokee also renovated its agriculture room, and it will soon put up signage making clear it's now officially Cherokee Washington High School.
We've been, for the last 3 weeks, kind of putting things away and figuring out what we need to keep and what we don't need to keep and kind of going from there.
School begins on August 23rd. In Cherokee, Iowa, Matt Hoffman, KTIV News 4.
School administration wants to make it clear the teachers have put a lot of effort into the new rooms. They had to clear out most of their equipment during the renovations and then move it all back in before next week.